100%, then you will be healed. You can go and do your researches, yeah. The belief, if you trust on something, will help you. And the main point, very, very main point, your whole organs should be far from sins. لا يمسوا إلا المطهرون. It's not like this, that you looking towards Namaram, reciting Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, you're listening to music and songs, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, eating haram, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, shaking hands with Namaram, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, thinking bad things about people, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, backbiting, Alhamdulillah. No, it's not going to help you. If you commit sins, then the prescriptions of Quran will not help you. If you commit sin, then no. No matter if you recite it for billion, trillion times, it's not going to help you. And the fourth point, like when you recite Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, when you recite Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, La ilaha illallah, your tongue hits a special point in your mouth. Like the reflexology. You know, you have to go and do research on this point too. Like in reflexology, they press points. When you say La ilaha illallah for 1,000 times, your tongue just hits some special points. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. The tongue hits few special points in your mouth. And this might be helping to be healed. It's a new point. You have to do your researches. The doctors should go forward and do researches on this point. That when we recite something, when our tongue hits some different points in our mouth, what happens at that time? So there are 4 points I mentioned today. First of all, 100% concentration. The second, 100% trust on Allah. The third, your whole organs should be far from sins. This is very important. Like if I eat something very poisoned, there's poison in the water, if I drink it, I will die, okay? It will not be counted as a sin. That, oh, I have committed suicide. No. By mistake. Okay? The same way, if even I eat haram by mistake, it will stop me. If I just say one lie for 40 days, my dua will not accept it. If I backbite, if I insult, if I keep grudge, hatred for any moment in my heart, these are all, your all organs, eye, ears, hand, tongue, legs, your all organs, your heart, your mind should be clean. It seems to be quite difficult, but it's very easy. Just imagine, God forbids, if someone has cancer, no cure. My 3 uncles passed away last year in cancer. Definitely, many people who die in cancer. God forbids if someone has AIDS, HIV. He will wait for his death. But the prescriptions of Quran are saying, no, we will help you. Quran is your helper as Ahlul Bayt are your helper. But the point again, the 5th point, Alhamdulillah, we all are Shia, we all love Ahlul Bayt, but when you share these points with your other Muslims, you have to mention this too. Quran and Ahlul Bayt. If one doesn't love Ali ibn Abi Talib, no matter if he has 100% concentration, 100% trust, all of his parts are far from sins, no, Quran will not help him. Because not loving Ali ibn Abi Talib is counted as a sin. Hating Ali ibn Abi Talib, na'udhan billah, is a very big sin. Even not loving Ali ibn Abi Talib is counted as a sin. Go and ask the scholars. If you say that I don't love Ali ibn Abi Talib, what do the scholars say? They say, there's something wrong in your life. Why you don't love Ali ibn Abi Talib? So loving Ali ibn Abi Talib is one of the very important points. So when you share these points with your other brothers, you mention these points too. Okay, today I want to share another prescription. If anybody had a stone in his kidney, so it has been mentioned, recite Suratul Inshirah after every prayer. Alam nashrah laka sadrak. But now again, there's a lovely point. Sometimes some people, like for example, there is a prescription for diabetic patients. For example, recite this, and that verse. So this doesn't mean when I'm reciting these verses, these surahs, so I start eating sweets, I start eating all those things which I'm stopped to eat. No. So you have to have belief, trust, concentration, your organs far from sin, and try. As I said, the alarm clock one, you can try it tonight. But the point, you have to remember the conditions. Inshallah, we will talk more on the conditions of acceptance of our dua. The condition by which we can be healed tomorrow and in future nights, inshallah. It's a good, lovely point, my brothers and sisters. Today, if we have any doctor here, and even if you don't have any doctor here, other doctors, if you have Muslim doctors, Shia doctors and your friends, go and tell them to start research on this point. That how we can heal uncurable people, uncurable patients, uncurable diseases by the help of Quran and Ahlul Bayt. And just imagine, today the whole world is against Islam, against Muslims. If we start healing people, curing uncurable people by the help of Quran and Ahlul Bayt, then people's view will change. People's opinion will change. They will say, no, Islam is not bad. Islam is very good. Islam is curing our uncurable diseases. And guarantee you, nobody else, nothing else, no one else can cure these uncurable diseases except Islam, except Quran, except Ahlul Bayt. There are several examples, many examples. You can go and read the books, you can see how I, myself personally, have seen few people who have acted on few of these prescriptions, which inshallah I'll share with you next night, and they were healed. They had AIDS, they had HIV, they had cancer, they had many other dangerous diseases. And I have seen many people who acted on these prescriptions for 40 years, 100 years, the whole year, but they were not healed. Why? The reason they did not act on the conditions. They did not have 100% concentration, 100% trust. Their organs were not far from the sins. They either did not have that level of love of Ali ibn Abi Talib. Allahu Akbar. What's the time, brother?
You already have to.
It's 9 o'clock. Today, from tonight, inshallah, we'll start Masahib, because tomorrow is Laylatul Qadr, inshallah. These are the nights to cry and shed tears for Imam. These are the nights. There's something here. Please spread 5-10 minutes in Arabic. Okay, so it is a request that before we go to Masa'ib, we talk 5-10 minutes in Arabic. So those brothers who don't understand Arabic, they will inshallah try to learn Arabic, inshallah. Salat al Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. How many Arab brothers do we have? Raise your hands. 1, 2. Do you two are not Arab? Okay. 4. And anybody else? So we have 4 Arab brothers. Okay. أعزائي اليوم بدنا نحكي عن الشيعة. نحن الحمد لله دائما نقول أنا شيعة أمير المؤمنين. أنا من شيعة علي بن أبي طالب. صح؟ بس هلا بدنا نشوف اليوم هل نحن من شيعة حقيقيين أو بس هيك بنقول أنا شيعي. ضروري جدا. يعني أنا لما بقول أنا شيعي، طب ما هي صفات الشيعة؟ لما بقول أنا مسلم، ما هي صفات المسلم؟ بس هلا بنحكي عن الشيعة. لما بقول أنا شيعي، ما هي صفات الشيعة؟ أنا نفسي لما بروح لحرم الإمام الرضا عليه ألف التحية والسلام، لما بطلب في شيء من الإمام ما بقول أنا شيعتك. أنا بروح بقول مولاي أنا كيف بقول أنا من شيعتك؟ يعني أنا بخجل بقول من شيعتك، لأنه إن من شيعته لإبراهيم. أنا مو مثل إبراهيم، أنا مو مثل سلمان الفارسي، أنا مو مثل عمار، أنا مو مثل مقداد. طيب ما بقدر أقول يا مولا أنا من شيعتك، طيب ساعدني. لا مولا